Video chart presentation of Ecometals Limited, brought to you by allpenny-stocks.com. Ecometals trades on the Toronto Venture Exchange under ticker EC. Pretty bearish position this chart's in. You can tell by the RSI gauging the momentum. We're going to keep this on watch as a technical bounce play as long as this 14-cent mark holds for support. We're not going to be getting a lot from these indicators because you can see it. This has been on a pretty solid slide from up here around 25 cents down to 14 cents since the beginning of October. On a positive note, though, it is still trying to make a higher high with the MACD. And I'd be looking for this trend line to get broken right through that area, trying to give some sort of signal some bullishness maybe coming into this play. Not really a PPO ADX pinch yet, and even if this were flattened out a little, still be very loose with the PPO only registering a -6 and the ADX only around a 25. Stock is barely even into trend mode, but it's not a bad reversal position for the ADX with negative DI up high and its positive DI down low. What I'd look for now is a flattening out, something like that of the ADX, and then a downward turn to signal a reversal. Of course, not much from the MFI because there has been some selling. Surprisingly, we're not seeing the accumulation distribution really diving off a cliff, so there is some buying pressure that's been coming into this play that must be carrying some sort of weight to fend off the selling that's driving the price down. But for right now, just holding around these levels is not too bad. It's also encouraging to see that shaking money flow is trying to make some higher lows. And the reality of it is that throughout the better part of the 9 months of this chart, buying pressure has been overcoming selling pressure. Not much from the CCI at this point, breaking back down through -100. Full Stow and Trix both still in some bear mode, making some new lower lows. As I mentioned to kick the video off, RSI showing momentum is still on the downside of things. Always keep your eyes peeled for that push back through 50. Show some more strength in the play. Most importantly with this chart is it is basically a true bounce play. Very nice move here. One little bounce from 14 to 16 cents. Right back down on that 14 now. As long as that 14 holds, the chart can stay in play. If it falls below that, you have to obviously become concerned because there's no support in sight. From a resistance standpoint, I'd be looking right back there at 16 as the first level of resistance. It's right where it stalled out last time. 20-day moving average, middle Bollinger Band is right there. Charts that are reversing, of course, they'll start to get over top of that 20-day. That's the first moving average of any real substance. And it tells you that the price per share is trending on the upper half of the Bollinger Bands, which is a much more bullish position. Really beyond that point, because of this stair step that's been going on with the price per share, I wouldn't think it's going to meet any real substantial resistance until it gets back up here, more in the area of 19 cents, and certainly up around 21, 22 cents is where I'd see it really start to stiffen. That's going to be a little bit area of resistance, with the top end, of course, being the old highs at 26, which is a definitive level of resistance. That's obviously a very nice move from where it is at this point. Everything starts with baby steps. We throw this chart on as this technical stock to watch just because it needs to hold this 14 cents. It's going to have some pretty volatile swings in the volume. See 33,000 shares traded yesterday. A little bit of an increase over the day before. We'll be looking for much more of a volume spike, something over 200,000 shares at the minimum. Shows some real buying pressure coming into this. You'd want to see it followed up the next day, much like through here, with an even stronger day as it catches the eyes of some people. And you want to see it blow through that 16-cent mark. Any sort of pullback, hold that old resistance point as a new support, and see if it can potentially uptrend from there. Those are the type of things that I'd be looking for in the EC chart. But as always, it's merely my interpretation. I'm not a financial consultant and strongly encourage you to do your own proper due diligence. Consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions. Past performance is not a guarantee of future results. Please visit the allpenny-stocks.com website to view the full disclaimer disclosure, and do not base any investment decisions on any material found on the website and/or video chart. No person employed by All Penny Stocks is a registered investment advisor or licensed broker-dealer. Thank you for watching. Trade smart.